Both Monsieur Michel and Fräulein Schmidt had the means and opportunity to...
Monsieur Michel?
Good evening, Michel. Am I bothering you? You seem stressed.
Oh my god, that face!
You have a network connection.
Yes, I admit, I drank the tea. But it was only to keep her quiet until I could... But she reacted so much to the sleeping pills.
Monsieur Hardman, excellent. The gods who watch over detectives must have trapped you has told me everything. You are the fiancé of Suzanne Moreau, his daughter.
Oh, I see.
Good evening, Fräulein Schmidt. May I disturb you for a moment?
You asked so politely, mein Herr, but I do not think I have a choice.
Not really, she almost died.
Mademoiselle Locke could have died. Whoever drugged her must not feel any empathy for their fellow human beings, given the dose that Mademoiselle Locke ingested. She was close to death.
Oh my God. What did I do?
Monsieur Bouc, are the train crew locked in their quarters?
Yes, they are.
Then the stage is set for the final act. Ladies and gentlemen, I have gathered you together to hear my reconstruction of the murder of Samuel Edward Ratchet, also known as Cassetti. There is not one, but two possible solutions of the crime. I shall put them both before you, and I shall ask Monsieur Bouc and Dr. Constantine here to judge which solution is the correct one.
Don't lead this to me.
In my opinion, Poirot, the first theory you put forward was the correct one. Decidedly so. I suggest that is the solution we offer to the police. You agree, Doctor?
Certainly, I agree. As regards the medical evidence, I think that I made one or two fantastic
They are
suggestions.
much better people than me. I said not to wake me unless there's cake.
I'm sorry to wake you up in the middle of the night, Poirot, but it couldn't wait. There was a detail that bothered me in my preliminary autopsy of Ratchet's body. I went back to examine the body and I discovered a wound covered by another. The blow I hadn't seen was delivered by a thinner, sharper blade. So there were not 12, but 13 stab wounds.
12 stabs for 12 jurors. It doesn't work with 13 wounds. The symmetry is destroyed.
It can't be one of the culprits who stabbed him twice?
Doctor, a different knife was used. There is only one explanation. Somehow, some way, there is a 13th murderer on this train. We must tell Bouc. The case is not solved.
Oh, wow, really? December 18th, 2023, 9 a.m. Alright, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154. Welcome back to Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express. Last episode, we had the big reveal of the murderer, and we found out there was more.
Bouc, I see we are moving at last.
Yes, we are.
The way was finally cleared while we slept. If all goes well, we will arrive in Venice this evening. The train will be there for several hours for refueling and reprovisioning. What do we do with the 13th murderer? Do you have a lead?
No, we
I
don't.
thought about it. There is one clue that was left aside in my investigation.
Which
the
one?
diary I found in Ratchet's
Oh.
safe mentioned an appointment in Venice. Someone with the initials AW. He will never keep the appointment. But there should be enough time. I must try to keep that appointment for him.
Yeah, we could do that. So, last episode, like they said, the doctor, I thought it was the end, the doctor came to Detective Poirot's room, said there was a 13th entry, 13th stab wound with a finer blade than the one that the passengers used. So what they did was stab a dead person. But we're gonna figure all this out. So if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, and was this in the original book? Because I don't think so. Also, 025 and I have a theory that it started with the, I think, 7th episode with Detective Locke's flashback. All the equipment on Ratchet's keychain, it seems like there was more going on. Well, when, where, and when, I don't remember. Venice. Oh, I can check. Call Cairo, check carpeting deliveries, Orient Express, checks. Debriefing with H, arriving at Venice. Ponte de Caliago. I'm putting this in the Google Translate so I can find it. Okay. In front, light RJ, 2200. So 2200, his meeting is with AW. Oh, the fountain, 10 p.m. Forgot to check the date. The 18th. There we go. Got through that.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
I put the fountain's name into the translator for nothing. Poirot. Find your Hastings mind map. Sorry, what? Find a what? Oh. So we gotta talk to Detective Locke and the doctor.
I don't have time for small talk.
Alright. Fine. So yeah, we're on the trail of the 13th murderer. Or the main murderer. It depends on when the stab wounds occurred. Because I don't think someone who's using a fine blade both situations are weird. I don't think a person who would use a fine blade would stab him after he's been stabbed by 12 people. And I don't think those 12 people would notice someone who was professionally killed. So while they thought he was dead, they thought he was asleep, he was just dead.
Doctor, a moment. Have you made arrangements for Ratchet's body?
Yes, it will be collected by the Italian authorities when we reach Venice. The autopsy will be performed there. However, there is something odd.
Yes, Doctor.
Since the train is French, jurisdiction must be shared. When I told them you were already on the scene, they have both agreed to support your investigation until we reach Paris. Ratchet's compartment will be sealed until we arrive there. All of those who conspired to kill Ratchet are to be confined to the train until then as well.
So, thanks to you, I am the rope in a tug-of-war between two countries.
Oh, but I thought you would want to be in charge. And isn't it odd we continue on our journey with a trainload of people that police consider potential murderers?
Calm yourself, Doctor. It is not the first time I find myself in the middle.
And the invoice is going to be amazing.
I welcome the chance to see this case through. It is fast becoming one of the most challenging of my career.
Yeah, this case has been remade as movies for a lot. A surprising amount.
Mademoiselle Locke, you are clearly an excellent police officer. Could you accompany me to Venice for an investigation into Ratchet's activities? There is much we still need to know.
Well, yes, it would be an honor to work with you. And I'm glad you trust me. What do you have in mind?
There was a notation in Ratchet's appointment book. He had an appointment.
With who?
There were only the initials AW. They were to meet at 10 o'clock at the Fontana dei Conigli. I want to know
Fontana dei
who
Conigli.
Ratchet was meeting and why.
But you've already discovered the 12 conspirators.
There's
Why
more
is this
going
meeting
on.
important?
Unfortunately, the case is not complete. Dr. Constantine has discovered the presence of a 13th stab wound.
One of them could have stabbed him twice.
The wound was made with another, finer blade. Why would one of them have used two knives? Did they want to confess they killed him more than the others? And if so, why bother to deny it when they have already confessed? No, it makes no sense. And
some of the language
I
in
do
his
not
diary
close
is,
a case until all questions have
intelligence-based.
been answered. You, of all people, must understand this.
You're right. I do understand. I'll help you.
Thank you. Together, we will uncover the truth.
Hopefully.
We will arrive in a few hours. Take the opportunity to rest.
I slept well last night. No more effects of the drug.
Excellent. Then be prepared when we reach Venice. We have another mystery to solve.
I can't wait to solve it.
This is the third embarking dock, and no gondoliers available at all. With Carnival, you can't find a gondolier to cross that damn canal. They're all booked. The
Oh.
worst thing is that the fountain is just across this canal. We're almost there.
Isn't there a bridge? There should be a bridge. If not, that's a poorly designed city. Yeah, see, there's a bridge. Never mind, those are docks. Well, that's really quiet. Let's do this,
see
detective.
a gondolier just over there.
Oh, we're playing as Locke. Alright, also, some of the language... Can I pet the cat? Some of the language in Ratchet's diary, or journal, whatever he calls it, it wasn't the language a criminal would use. Debriefing, short 1 to 3 word sentences to describe things. Criminals will use that, but them debriefing with H, him saying he needs to debrief with someone, that's not language
Hi
of
there.
a
We'd
normal
like to
criminal.
cross the canal, please.
There is a bridge about a kilometer down the canal.
Please. According to the map, the Fontana dei Conigli is just across the canal here.
No, I, Gabriele, cannot help you. I'm sorry.
We'll miss the 10 o'clock rendezvous if we try to get through this crowd. And have to walk a kilometer in both directions.
Okay.
Why is he refusing to take us across? He looks
Probably
upset.
heartbroken.
I should try to find out why.
Money?
If it's a matter of price, I'm sure we can work it out.
Money? Money won't help me now.
His problem isn't money.
That's a lie.
What is it then? Ah, what a sham. A beautiful bouquet crushed by revelers.
Okay.
Show me how an American detective would handle this.
Trying to think, my friend. Oh, cool.
Ancora una volta sono dalla parte spagliata del canale per la festa.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Yeah, I barely speak English.
It's impossible to find a gondolier during Carnival.
Oh, cool map.
It's calm and relaxing, although not as clean as it could be.
Yeah, this guy got broken up with by someone.
Bella Chiara, the beautiful Chiara. A beautiful name for a beautiful gondola.
No, that's his girlfriend's name. The gondolier's problem. Had a fight with his girlfriend.
Not bad.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out quickly. Kiara.
Nice one. That's it. No rookie mistake there.
Alright, so we gotta cross the canal.
I'm sorry you had a fight with Kiara.
What? How did you know?
I'm a detective. I'd like to help, if I can.
If you have a spare
probably
engagement
fucked
ring,
up.
detective, I'll take it.
Ah, I see. You lost the engagement ring you were planning to give Kiara?
Lost? It is worse than that. I threw it away in the canal.
Why?
I bitterly regret this gesture. I now find myself without a girlfriend and without a ring.
Well, one of those is less important than the other.
If we find the ring, maybe the gondolier will take us across.
You are right. There is not much time. I will help you.
How we do this? Said you would help. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, that was easy.
I know someone who'll be happy.
Okay.
I don't need an empty soda can.
I just
don't
want
need
to.
an empty soda can.
I just want to look at the things, lady.
There are too many plastic bottles in the world.
There are. It's gonna be a real problem. Let's hope nothing involves to eat the plastic, because we do have microplastic in our bodies. And I would love to see that happen. Give us a ride across, man.
Excuse me. I believe I have something that belongs to you.
We kept our part of the deal.
Mamma mia, grazie mille, signorina. With this, I can now win my Chiara's heart again.
It's not how that
I know
works.
it. How to thank you?
My friend and I need to get to the other side. We have a very important date at the Fontana di Conigli.
Ah, yes. The rabbit fountain. Of course, I'll
Okay,
take
so
you
my
across.
so
Then
Google
I will
Translate was
call
right.
Chiara. Hopefully, she will forgive me.
I'm sure she will.
Well done, Detective Locke.
You didn't help. Also, if your relationship's taking the next step is dependent on a piece of jewelry, reevaluate. It shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't need a ring to marry someone.
This district of Venice is very charming. You will love it.
Don't at me, diamond cartels. Honestly, I would just swim across. I mean, I understand they had to have puzzles. What the fuck? Fade to black. Sorry guys, I was playing a game that got me a bit hyped, and now I have to slow down for this. Alright, breathe. We can do this.
If it's not too much to ask, can you wait for us until we return?
Yes, no worries. I can call Chiara from here. To find the fountain, walk along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You cannot miss
Cool,
it.
thanks
Got
for the
it. Thank you.
instruction.
Thank you, signorina. You have made me the happiest gondolier in Venice. Chiara, I'm sorry.
I am sure this little problem will pose no challenge to you.
Find the fountain. Fuck. I learned living my life that you just need to run through people. Good thing we can lightly jog. All right, found the fountain. Why'd the music stop? There you go. There goes the background noise.
It's 9:55. The right time in the right place. Now AW just needs to show up.
You made me run, Detective Locke. Poirot does not run.
Well,
I'll wait, sitting down.
I understand, Poirot. I understand. Where did that lady go? This her? Nope.
Nobody. The desk clerk must be asleep or off partying.
That's a good way to
If
get
there's no one
fired.
to help me, they won't mind if I help myself.
All right. Andrew Riley, Elaine Shellstrop, Pascal Costa, accent, and Aziz Wadi, Switzerland.
Aziz Wadi. That's the only name that corresponds to the initials AW.
Spaziente, non ti ho sentito. Posso aiutarla?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. Do you speak English?
Of course, signorina. How may I bother you?
How? What? Oh, I have an appointment with one of your
Yeah.
guests.
What is the name?
Aziz
I
Wadi.
have an appointment with Mr. Aziz Wadi. Do you know if he's here?
Well, unfortunately, he left the hotel this morning. He seemed to be in a hurry, but he left a carta. You are?
Mrs.
I'm
Ratchet.
Mrs. Ratchet.
Mr. Wadi asked me to give the message to the signore, but I suppose this is okay.
I think I'm being watched. I changed our meeting place. Alice was sitting on the fountain. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly, the beast hopped away. Alice followed it. Again, let Alice be your guide. After walking through the narrow alley, crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. A mischievous kitty ran into another alley. Alice chased after him. Breathless, Alice arrived at a large square with a barrack for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching towards her. Alice ran and ran at the end of the quarry to the end of the quarry. The large door with a gorgon face on it demanded a code, the code that Alice had collected through her journey. Damn it. Okay. So the white rabbit.
So, mademoiselle, was our mysterious AW here?
No,
No,
he left
but
the
I
fucking
managed to get
riddle.
his name, Aziz Wadi, and a letter he wrote for Ratchet. It seems to be a kind of riddle rhyme.
Let me see. Well, Ratchet and Mr. Wadi must love this book to refer to it so much.
Yes, I
Makes
think
it
we have
easier
to
to make
search
coded
and find the
messages.
tracks that this person left for Ratchet to find him.
I think so. Lead the way, Mademoiselle Locke.
Alright, so outside the fountain, saw the white rabbit, followed it down the narrow path. White rabbit down the alley. Saw two men arguing over with a hat after walking through the alley and crossing a bridge. There we go. Saw two men arguing over who had the biggest hat. Hat store. They're back to the alley. They're back to the narrow alley. Cat drinking tea. Back to the square. The barracks for playing card soldiers. Out they came marching towards her. There he is.
We have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so. I've never met you.
Six. Okay, I gotta redo the whole thing. Okay, guys, welcome back. I didn't find the code, so now I found it. First one is 2. Through the alley. Alright, welcome back, guys. I found the code and everything we needed with it. I also found the door while looking for some of the other numbers. Two, 8, 4, 6, 9. We're probably gonna get this person killed. Oh, look.
Hey, you.
Hands up.
I can't lose them.
Get back here! Oh, this was America. You would have been shot 5 times already. Oh, ladies, what the fuck? You see someone getting chased, get the fuck out of the way. The fact that you made me chase you is gonna make this beating so much worse.
Move over.
You unoriginal bastards. Mine Palace?
Too many masks! The murderer could be standing there watching me and laughing.
Yes, Detective Locke?
The murderer got away. I'm coming back, but it looked like he dropped something when he climbed the first wall.
All right, I'll go and see. For my part, unfortunately, I could do nothing for the victim. He was already dead. I have already alerted the Italian authorities. I will see what I can find while I wait for them.
All right, time to switch back to Poirot. Got our nice gloves on. How many of those do you have? Oh, that's a lot of money. So this is just killing.
A pair of women's glasses. Was Ratchet planning a new identity?
No, those were Susan's. These are Susan's glasses.
There must be several tens of thousands of dollars in this bag.
Huh. Yeah, those are Susan's glasses, and that's probably the money from the kidnapping. Check the body
victim
first.
Was stabbed. Apparently the method of choice in this case.
It's very messy. Right. Do a quick check.
A bunch of keys. If, as seems likely, Mr. Wadi is a resident of Geneva, then one of these may belong to his home there.
Okay.
Various clothes in his suitcase. Mr. Wadi was obviously planning to leave this city.
Alright, let's check this.
Mr. Wadi's Swiss passport. I'll see if I can find a match on the internet to confirm his identity.
Please don't make me do this. These are the Swiss. Geneva. 54.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
45.
No, not
Wait.
good.
Oh. This one. I just didn't read his name right.
Et voilà.
Yeah, bro, good job. Anything else? Oh yeah, and the first thing he jumped over. Tiny mustache.
Haha! Golden mustache.
Oh. Italian passport. Wait. Oh, new passport for Ratchet.
A false passport with Ratchet's picture. Clark, Ratchet. How many others?
A lot.
Now he will become Enrico Caldo. It appears Ratchet changed his identity as often as his socks.
I honestly think he's a spook. Because it's not easy to get well-made fake IDs. And especially well-made fake passport. You're either spending out your ass or you know a guy. What else do I gotta do? Money in the backpack from the Armstrong ransom case.
This appears to be a good lead.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch the suspect, Mr. Poirot.
There is no need to apologize, mademoiselle. Your efforts were marvelous. I found some information about Mr. Wadi.
Did you access the FBI database?
Don't worry, my little gray cells were enough. However, the database may confirm the origin of these banknotes.
No need. I included them when I continued my investigation.
Excellent.
Did you remember the... Okay. NA215. NA215. So a bunch of NA215s. 2215 G.
That is a great detective job. Score. 1 for the good guys.
Oh, there it is.
That is a great detective job.
I just didn't pay attention well enough.
Mr. Poirot, it's part of the ransom money from the Armstrong case.
You are surprised?
I suppose not. So Ratchet had it in an account at the Banque du Lac.
It would seem so. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced, and he could not spend it, so he stashed it there.
But now he's run low, something he didn't count on. He hopes enough time has passed so he can begin to spend the ransom money.
No,
there
not
is
ever.
something else he didn't count on.
What's that?
He didn't count on you, Detective Locke, and your tenacity.
Thank you. But we are still left with a murderer on the loose.
But we progress. We know Mr. Waddy had an appointment with Ratchet. He had a bag full of money and a passport with Ratchet's photo, but a new name. What is your opinion about the passport?
Ratchet wanted to disappear again, hiding behind another fake identity.
I discovered that he was arrested in Armenia for trafficking in stolen art.
Yeah.
And was supposed to be arraigned in January. Once again, he changed his identity and vanished.
You are correct, mademoiselle.
Okay, I got that right.
He
Thank
also
God.
told me that he was threatened, and that threatening letter we found in his room was real. He had to disappear once again.
Was this... Why did the murderer leave the money? The motive is not the money.
The bag isn't very big. He could have easily run away with it. If he didn't take it, it was deliberate. He wasn't interested in the money. If the motive wasn't money, it leaves passion or revenge for motive.
So, Detective Locke, what do you think? Passion or revenge?
Revenge. Motive is revenge.
Revenge seems like an obvious motive to me. The murderer carefully followed Waddy from the fountain to the new meeting place despite Waddy's precautions. That is cold and careful.
Excellent.
Or it's a calculated
we cannot
murder.
Yet know for certain, but that is a sound psychological analysis. We have an idea of the motive. It is the same motive as that of our 12 would-be murderers on the train.
Wait, is John
But
still alive?
We still must know who was under that mask.
The same murderer who killed Ratchet.
I think Waddy's killer is also Ratchet's murderer. The motive for both deaths was revenge, and both are related to the Armstrong case through the ransom money.
Exactly. So our murderer is linked to the Armstrong case. The
Awesome.
money is linked to the Armstrong case. But these glasses that I found in the bag, they must have something to do with this case too.
Wait, those glasses mean something to me.
Susan, yeah, so whoever...
Wait, I know. I've seen these. They belong
Susan
to
was
Susan Moreau,
murdered.
little Daisy's nurse. I remember seeing them in her bedroom, but they were gone the day she died.
I remember the press saying that the nurse had committed suicide.
I've always believed otherwise, and the glasses are proof that she was killed by Ratchet or his accomplice. He took those glasses. I always had a gut feeling, but now, Mr. Poirot, now I have proof Suzanne was innocent.
Yes, you do. But the question I ask myself is this. Why did Ratchet keep these glasses?
They could be really nice glasses. No, she was dead. So, trophy from his
In
victim?
my investigation at the time, I had already found Daisy's hair clip in one of Ratchet's hideouts. And now, Suzanne's glasses end up in this bag, which was a delivery to him.
2 objects from 2 victims of Ratchet.
Keeping an object belonging to his victims as a memento of the murder. He was
God,
a
how many
fetishistic killer,
stuff
a
did
trophy
he
hunter.
keep
Okay, we managed to clear
that
up some
was
of the
from
gray
murders?
areas. What now?
The bag only contained a fraction of the $1 million ransom of the Armstrong case. The rest must still be in a secure place. I will make a wager with you that it is the Banque du Lac in Geneva where Mr. Waddy worked.
Waddy was also the keeper of Ratchet's secrets. They were killed by the same murderer.
Agreed. Well, there is nothing more we can do here except wait for the police. Prepare yourself for a long evening with the police. We have a lot of explaining to do.
And after that?
A visit to Geneva, perhaps?
Cool. Okay, I finished the chapter. Give me a chance to pause. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. So, there has been more information. There's a hidden murderer, possibly among the riders of the train. I think John might still be alive, but he did commit suicide in Detective Locke's memory. But we're on our way to Geneva to catch a killer, and it's probably someone who wants revenge because, like she said, this is either. Again, I think either Ratchet was someone who worked for a organization that had to keep their secrets, or he's just that much of an asshole. Either which way, we're going to go to Geneva, we're going to go to the bank, and we're going to find out what information we can and hopefully put this murderer away. So most likely the 12 people who were the 12 relatives of the Armstrong and Miss Monroe were innocent. They just stabbed the dead body. I'm not sure that's illegal. Not sure. But we'll find out in the next episode. So if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, and how do you feel about that, Chase? Because like I was saying, that was America. Person would have been shot. He was wearing a mask, all black, had a knife, would have been shot immediately. But that's America. This is in Italy. I'm not sure they just beat your ass. So I'm gonna get out of here. If you made this far in the video, Brian thanks you, and yeah, we'll see you in the next mystery. Bye.